Okay lads, welcome to the shed. Tipping down with rain outside, so I've had to come into the shed to sort this out. So, new purchase is the Brand X Ascend dropper seat post, which I've already taken out of the box, not sure what I'm showing you that. So, internally routed dropper seat post. It's a little bit more substantial than the one I've got, which is this one here, which is an EXA 860, which is fine, but it's seat actuated. So you got to put your hand on that lever there, and that will help drop the post for you, or raise it back up as well. The new one, the Brand X, has all the wire and all the gubbins, and then you've got this little device here that fits on your handlebars, so you can do it while you're riding without having to take your hand off the handlebars. So I got this one from the Wiggle eBay site, retail at between 90 and £100, and I paid 70, so a good saving. The downside is that I don't have internally routed cable holes, and what I need is I need an 8mm hole somewhere down here. So I haven't checked, but unless there's one under that sticker, which I'm fairly certain there's not going to be, I don't have. So what we're going to do today, looked online, is we're going to drill an 8mm hole in the post here, just about here, and the cable will then come out, and it will then route up the top tube, and then up here and onto the handlebars. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay, so the tools you're going to need for this are a torque wrench at some point, just to get your saddle on and off, and to tighten up the lever that goes on your handlebars, a set of HSL's drill bits for cutting through the metal, a centre punch, and a hammer, and obviously a bit of patience. So we'll mark out where we're going to put the hole, and then we'll start drilling. Okay, so we've decided where we're going to bring our cable out from. So it's going to go there, just under the E of Evans. You just see I've centre punched it there. What I'm going to start with is a 3mm drill bit, just to get it started, and then we'll go in with the 8mm. Okay, so we, as I said, started off with the 2mm, we went up to 4, 6, and then finally with the 8. What I'll do is I'll just get a little rasp in there, tidy that up. I've got some grommets on the way, which will fill that hole when the cable's gone through, to stop the cable rubbing. So that's the hole drilled. Now we need to move on to the next bit of feeding the cable. Okay, so as I said, just using a rasp file there, just to smooth off the edges of the hole. The next thing we need to do is feed the cable for our dropper post through. So we've got the cable there, so that end fits into the dropper post. What we do is we need to feed it through the hole, up the seat post, pop it out the end, and so we'll just get that done and then fix it to the dropper post. So that's the post on. Just tighten that up loosely for now, just to hold it in place. So what we now need to do is work out how our cable is going to route up into our handlebars to attach the other one. And then what we'll do is we'll snip this cable to the right length. Now we will need to also fix the cable to our down tube there. So what we could use cable ties, but I think that'll look a little bit messy. It doesn't look too bad here on the mudguard, but we've gone for these are Hydroglide. So these little things will stick onto the frame, cable runs through it, and then the little hooks go through the top. Okay, so the drop post is now fitted in. It's to the right height. I've got the saddle on to the right level as well. Make sure you use a torque wrench to tighten that to so mine's 5 Newton meters there. That's fine. So the cable's now coming down through the drop pipe here, comes out through the hole that we drilled, and there's just a little grommet there to stop the water going in. Obviously I do have drainage holes under my bottom bracket, so it's not a massive issue if water gets in there. It just looks a bit neater. These are then the cable glides we're talking about. So they're just stuck onto the frame, 1, 2 and 3, and then the cable goes, where are we, round there, and into the switch here, mounted on the handlebar, just the other side of the brake and gear cables. So hands are there, easy, one switch, push it down to lower, and then push it down again to raise it again. So that is the fitting of the Brand X dropper post.